users and group. And next is a exchange online. Exchange online means if if any user have a license, so that they can able to find in the sorry, you can find the Microsoft admin center, because license is a need, like as a license may be such type uh, E3 or E5 or so on, means different maybe F1, F2, F3 or some other license. And next one is for backup any types of file in the Teams chat, in Teams meetings, channels. It's saved in the SharePoint. Maybe you can send SharePoint online for data storage, for data. And the OneDrive means if you have a personal data means so backup is like it's a two type backup. It's taken by the Microsoft Teams. One is for like if you schedule any meeting, okay, or you just create any teams. Suppose I'm a created one team. Suppose teams and channel, so that data will be saved in the SharePoint sites. Microsoft is creating a backend, one SharePoint site, and data. Hello, sorry. So like as a backup for SharePoint sites, uh, if any meetings, any scheduling, you have many meetings, any Teams channel data should be saved in the SharePoint site. If you have any personal meeting, maybe you can like as an organizer, or you just chats one to one, one to one anyone. So data will be saved in your OneDrive. Okay. So we are using OneDrive backup. So Microsoft Teams, nothing but it's work in the backend is Microsoft Intra ID, Exchange Online, and SharePoint and OneDrive. So it's not work like as a single alone services. It's work in the backend is integrated with the sum of service Microsoft Intra, OneDrive, SharePoint, and Exchange. So this is a Microsoft Team Admin Center, where we manage all types of services, like as a managing of users, managing of group, managing of teams and everything. So you understanding this one, this and moving for next team admin center. So this is a team admin center. I will be in the cover the topic. So this is URL admin.teams.microsoft and the section is a teams, team creation, team setting, team template. Okay. So now we can move. So first our point is manage teams. So you can see like as a teams of many types of teams you able to see. Okay. You can see like as a 328 user and 317 internal user and 11 guest. If you want to see, if you want to check in the below, you can find the all teams. This one is already created in admin center or some of user created and you can check standard channels and within the standard channels, like as a by default, if you any created any team, so by default automatically one channel is created for you can like just saying like as a general, and after that you can create as per your requirement. You can create maybe you can create standard channel, private channels, or maybe you can create shared channel and depend for your requirement. You can maybe you can privacy you can set like as a public, or maybe you can create private. And here you can find if any teams status you can see, right? It's like it's showing like active. If any expire or something, so you can find. And description part, you can find the description, what is the purpose, why it's created, and maybe you can find here the group ID. You can see, right? You can see the group ID. If any team is expiry date is mentioned, so you can find in here. So before starting the session, I'm just given one another explanation. Okay, so just maybe you can see the dashboard. Okay, so okay, so this is a group. Maybe you can say I'm a created a group. So group is created by two types. One is just 1 minute. Okay, I need to create here. Okay. Mm. So if any user require for creating a group, so user can creating two types of group. Okay. So maybe one is creating by user. User means like end user, and another is creating by admin. So admin can creating the group. Okay. So suppose this is a user. Okay. So this is user and this is the M365 admin. So M365 admin can creating the group. Okay. So like this user can creating the group. Okay. And also admin can creating the group, and this is a group, and group may be the name of like mention maybe SPO something like as a P1, like a group creating. Maybe you can mention this is a, like as a project name something, so user can creating the group. And if user not want to creating the group, so user can request it to admin, so admin can creating the group. Admin can also creating the group. If user just saying like as a, can you just help me and creating the such type name of group, so admin can creating the group. So in this case you can see, right, one is teams, name of SPO P1, and you know, like a user can also creating the group, and if user not want to creating the group, so you can then user requested to admin, you then can creating the group. So maybe you can see, right? So here is a Teams, Microsoft Teams, just saying like as a Microsoft Teams, and where user requested, and after that admin can creating the group. So last session yesterday I'm just show to you everyone, so you can see, right, how to create the groups and how to manage the groups. So before starting, I think yesterday I'm already explained, means like as a teams creation, team setting, and teams template. Okay, so I need to check which one is yesterday I'm created, latest one. So maybe I am going to create a one group SPO P1. This is the name of teams, and maybe you can mention the description. And if you have not have any description, you can just type if you anyone requested. So maybe you can request number RQ something like this way. Maybe mention in the, if you are using the ServiceNow ticketing tool, and at least you mention the one admin. If a user requested for admin, admin please create a teams. Okay, such of scenario you already automatically as the admin. But if a user just requested only the concerned people is only the admin, so you remove your name. But I'm just explain to you, so maybe you can remove, and maybe you can after that add. Okay, so I am adding one user as admin, and here the option, some of option like is a private or public. Private means only the, if admin, if admin is adding someone, so user will be the part of the group. But user cannot request to adding this group. Admin, when admin removing and adding, so only the happen the incident, not like as a user just want to remove or left, so user cannot left the group or not remove from. So private is a means like very personally, only the concern means like as if you use a selected 10 people, so only 10 people can collaboration and messaging everyone, not for other one can search the group in the teams and not the chatting and anything. If I am just mention like the private, so anyone can just type and check and search the this name of teams and can be requested. So first I'm just create a public and the name of SPO-P1, the group name. Maybe you can say like a group, and maybe you can say like the teams. So what exactly I'm explaining? This is a group, and this group. So as a admin, I'm just creating. Okay, and another way, this group can be created by user. This is user, and this is a admin, and the group name is a SPO P1 Okay, and after that I'm creating, and I believe already, so I'm requested, so it's created. So I want to search spo.p1. If it is created, so I can find. If not created, maybe it takes some time to reflect. SPO, you can see, right, SPO hyphen P1. So what exactly I'm already explained. If you have created any teams, so by default one created channel, like the name of general channels. Here what happened, admin is created from admin portal. Okay, but a user can also creating the channel teams. So user, like a user can creating this way, just create new teams and just mention like maybe choose the some template or this way, and some of template and from group you can, so user can create it. Suppose I am a user, I am creating this channel. Okay, and these teams can be created two way means one is a user, another is a teams admin, and location is a M365, sorry, uh, MS team admin portal, maybe an administrator portal, you can say like an admin portal. Okay, and another location is M365 admin panel. So you can also create this team in M365 panel. So you need to go Microsoft 365 admin center. Okay, and you need to go teams and group and just search SPO hyphen P1, which one I have created. Just type the press enter button P1. Okay, you maybe you can find, right. So the name is SPO P1 and email ID is SPO something like as a P1 @cloudage.com, and type is a Microsoft 365 group and syncing from cloud, and it's connected with Teams. This group has Microsoft Teams connected. A membership is assigning, and the privacy is public, means anyone can request and join. So you can see, right? If I need this group, these teams can be created from here. So I can create here in the Microsoft Admin Center. If I want to create this group, so I can also create in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. For my case, I want to check in the Admin Center, so I can find like as a basic information. Okay, description, email ID, alias, and when I have created, and like I'm already explained, when you creating any team, so suppose I am creating this one. Okay, I am creating this is a M365, you can say like as a group, or you can say like as a MS, you can say like as a teams group, maybe you can say. And after that, what happened? After that, Microsoft has created a container, maybe you can say like as a database. So database is all data will be saved in the SharePoint. Okay. And if you're just talking about means it's work in the within the intra, so maybe you can say like if any like is related of finding the name of anything, so maybe you can say like is it's working with intra. So maybe intra, why I'm saying like is intra, when you go to the teams, when you type to search in the user, so backend it's work with intra. Without intra you cannot find the user. Okay. What I'm just checking in, go to the admin, I'm just checking the all relevant detail. So you can see right backend is created a SharePoint site. If I want to click, and then I can go to the find the location, and by default storage is set 5 GB, but you can increase the size. Okay. And the sum up setting like email owners which match with storage notification. Okay, so I think you can find the general details. What exactly general details? And I'm back. Go back to go to the next. Move to next membership. So membership, like only I am adding one user as a owner. So you can see like as owner is Imran Khan. Okay. So in the SharePoint site, how many types of member or owner or site visitor? If in interview, if interview is asking to you if you were creating any MS Teams, or just saying like as if you were creating any groups, M365 Teams groups. So can you explain me the types of membership? Okay. So maybe you can say like as a owner, and second is a member, third is a site visitor. Okay. So three types of member, maybe you can say. And already I'm just explain, if you created any team, so by default one created automatically channel is a channel. So everyone who's a part of these teams, okay, is automatically part of this channel general. If I want to create another channel, so maybe I can say like a SPO CH1, something like I mentioned the channel, and just click next. And here is also option standard or private. So standard means everyone on the teams has access. Who has the access of teams automatically part of this channel. If I have selected standard, if I have just selected private, only specific team member have access. Means I have in the teams total 20 members. I want to only the 10 member can access this channel. So I selected this one, and after that I'm just mention the people like as adding the owner. I need also the owner of this channel. So I'm just adding select the user. Here you can find the user. I'm only the selected one user, so I can find only one user, but maybe you can choose another one, and after that create. Same way you can create the standard channel. So here is a private and standard, so maybe you can see like this is general, and this one is a private. And move for next means like a setting. So settings, like as email, anyone can send email to these teams. So let's people, if you want to people in the outside organization email this teams, so you can select let's people outside the organization email this teams. And next is the email copies of teams email and even to teams member inbox. Maybe you can select this one. So if you want to setting this one, don't show teams mail email address in Outlook, so you can select this one. For external sharing, if your teams member want to sharing the data or something file, so setting something, so use this setting in new and existing guest, new and existing guest only the people in your organization. If you select this one, so that if any you have a collaboration for some external user like as a guest, so you cannot sharing or no any member can sharing the file to external member. Teams members can add channel and edit existing channel. Means if you selected this one, so your teams member who's a member of teams can be created a separate channel. So you can see right when I have created this one, this teams, and after that is a by default Microsoft provide a general channel. After that I'm creating SPOCH1 something like name of channel. What are the name? SPO1 CH1 something name I have created a P1 channel, and I'm explaining general is the name of by default created the channel. If I am selected this setting means team member can add channel and edit existing one. If I click on this one, so means member can also creating the new channel. So I'm selected no, only the admin or relevant people can request, and after that request process follow like the ticketing tools, and after that admin can create it. And if I'm just use this one, allow member to edit their send message means if I'm just saying try to share you allow member, if you just select this one SPO hyphen, if you go to in this teams, and I want to like the hello, just type hello, you can see right hello, and after that I can edit this message. If I want to allow member to edit this their send message, so that user cannot edit the message. If I selected means like this one setting, okay, if I am selected this one, so user can delete the message. But if I am just selected allow member to delete the send message, I'm on tick, so member cannot delete the message. So and some other setting like team member can add and edit private channel. No, so team member can delete the channel. I'm just check save such of setting. So you can check, and according to user requirement you can set. So it takes some time, not immediately. So you can see like I'm untick the delete option, but it's visibility in here. So like if you have any setting related of teams, it take like as a sometime is same time reflected but not sure, but it takes some time, it's a reflection. So email part I'm already saying to you, so to you, and another is external sharing, maybe you can see like only people in the organization, privacy is or none, sorry, policies or none, okay. And email teams and view sites, view site is already open here, so you can maybe you can find and apply the template as per your requirement. Invite the people, upload the file, post in the news, change the look, maybe anything you can do, page detail, preview, analytic. But the main point is the document point is the main, because here you can find the all document. If I'm selected this one journal, I want to some of document I want to upload here. Suppose I want to upload this document. So when you go back and just check in the teams and go to the channel, and you can wait some time. Maybe you can wait after some time you can check and you can find the file. So here you can see like as I'm creating one teams in the Y 365 admin center. And also next one is you can see right a channel. And if you want to deep drive channel, then again you can click the channel, and after that you can change the setting of channel, like the channel standard, types of channels, description, channel URL, channel site general. Okay, which one you have created. So you can find here the document which one I had uploaded. And auto pink is on pin, and membership is, you can see like as a selected member is a people are part of this group, this channel. And okay, so I believe you understanding this point. So moving for next is a team template. So team template, yesterday I explained, base of your services, base of your user, you can create the template. Back to the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, where the next point is a team template. So team template is depend for your project and requirement. So you can select it out different of template, but you can need, if you need a as per your requirement, so you can create another template, custom template. And coming back to next, user is a, you can see like as all user in intra, where you can find all user in intra, where you can also find the user of in this teams. If I select like as a one user Asif, okay, so maybe you can find the asif.sec, I'm selected this user, so that I can find all the setting of this user. Okay, so here you can find asif.sec is the user, and you can find all details of asif updates related to Microsoft team, means like as a chat, data, email, a request, client logs, and everything you can find like as if user. If user is selected any meetings, so you can find no any meeting. So I'm just selected which one user is already active. So in this tenant, you maybe can find my account only. So I'm just searching my account. Imran Khan, MCT. Okay. Okay, so you maybe you can find all detail like a directory status. So you can find if any user is online, and the location and everything you can find like the meeting and recap with data like 7 days, how many meetings I started or meetings joined, total meetings you can find the 6, and weekly activities like how many meetings, so meetings, calls, and everything and duration you can maybe you can find. And account status like if you are using the Microsoft, if you are using Microsoft Teams telephonic, so maybe you can change the setting here, and you need like as a service provider like as a uh, network service provider, and after that some of settings, so if you already stable the settings, so here the option like enterprise wise select the assign the private phone number and some other settings. So and also here the avatar profile, when you start the meeting, like suppose I'm this is my meeting, and I want to add avatar. Okay, so click this one, avatar. Hmm, you can just wait. Okay, so you can see right some of profile I have created. Maybe I select this one. and just turn on avatar. Maybe you can wait. It takes some time, so you please wait at least 1 or 2 minutes. I'm selected a avatar, and after that selected a background. Okay, so you can find like this way of avatar. So if you want to like as a reaction, so maybe you can use a reaction like as a like, yes, and maybe you can like as a heart. So such type of way you can use like as a avatar profile. In personally, you can configure your profile. Means this is my profile. I want to configure some of settings like as a you know and avatar profile and so you also like as a some of advanced setting. This user has not created any face profile. Remove is the name of the voice enrollment. So voice enrollment means your voice. This user have not created voice profile. User even so profile has been created. Such type of profile you can use and you can create. And moving for next, next is like as teams, how many teams I am a part of. So you can find here and your role also you can find, right? Members and how many teams I am a member. So maybe you can find the member. And this one is a voice Teams calling feature. So this is a voicemail. If even now I'm not receiving my Teams call. So after that, which type message you want to user will be receiving, like as showing the prompt message, prompt language, select English, call answer mode, caller can leave a voicemail. If I'm just select caller can I leave the message and after that select the call transferring. So maybe I can transfer to a user and after that I may mention the here the username. If my call is not receiving, so I can transfer my call to another user. Default greeting prompt. So when is the default showing the prompt if you're even trying to call me. And moving for next is a meetings and call. So here you can say it like in progress meeting. Which one is in progress? So current one missing is in progress. So you can find the in progress of meeting. And which one is already completed meeting? So here you can find all completed meeting data. Okay, so maybe you can find the completed. Suppose which type of issues you face the user. Suppose this is a meeting 2 days before, 2 days ago, and someone is just saying during the meeting, my team's voice is not coming well. So I'm not understanding the voice quality, something like. Suppose I'm a user, I'm facing the stuck issues, so I can explore. So how can explore? When just click this user, so meeting ID is showing, meeting code is showing, location and devices, and starting the participant and meeting. If I click the meeting, meeting is completed. Start time is this one and end time is this one. Issues here we can identify the issues. So it's no issue detected and recommendation So no issue fine. So here is a option where we can check and some recommendation from Microsoft where we can click and identify what is the cause of issues and based of user issues. So user, like there are two or three types of issues. One is audio streaming. In the audio streaming, jitter, and maybe I can show to you in the document part. Maybe I have some of call quality. Okay, voice and so maybe you can see, right, Microsoft Team is working with identity for work for intra and exchange for using the calendar, SharePoint for file, OneDrive for file. By the Microsoft Teams, you can create chat, meeting, calling, application use, and channel. Okay. So I'm just moving for next is one other document. 666. Okay, I will check later. One other. So exactly what we can check if you're just saying like someone's requested my voice quality is not good well. So what exactly parameter we check? So we check the jitter and check the package loss if average. This is average and maximize this one and speaker audio random devices and speaker headphone devices. So jitter is just checking the how many package loss and how many package is properly collect. So audio stream detail here you can find already completed meeting. So you can find like average is 151 ms and maximum is 273 and code is something like this way and every data. And if you want to like check the video streaming data, stream detail. So round up trip is 153 ms maximum 347. Bit rate is this one and loss recovery attempt is this one. Average allocated bandwidth is 814 KB, frame ratio, rate and resolution code is camera, video capture devices, camera devices. So everything you can find like the screen sharing during the screen sharing, the package loss. If package loss is showing like the average, so you can find bit rate, frame rate, and harmonic frame rate, normalized freeze duration, audio video syncs, screen share random devices, screen share random devices. So all types of detail you can find here. Like a network, if you want to any, suppose just you assume like it's a related of network. Some network is not properly identified, and also you can check the user network. So maybe you can say like this is my account, so I can find the my network local IP is this one, port is this one, remote IP and server reflection, connectivity types, how to connect, time connected Wi-Fi, local transfer bytes and UDP and everything you can find. Media network error, so no error getting. And next one is you can also identify your device details, which type your devices uses, and what is a feature. So you can find this way. So you can find right previous meeting, and I just go through and troubleshoot exactly what happened in the meeting. And during the meeting, suppose any organized meeting, I'm just saying to you, can you just monitor this meeting and if any issue, so please let me know. Yeah, you just saying like as a check the what is of cause and you can fix how to fix and how to like as a suggest to another team's member. So this one is a currently running meeting. Okay, so here you can select potential issue. So it's like showing no potential issue detected at अभी तो कोई ऐसा no detection any potential issues. So duration is a 49 minute 29 second and organizer is this one and participant is a single IM. So you can see like timeline. 10:13 is a shift starting and now it's 10:13 is a timeline. One participant last refresh is a 10:13, and participant you can find this participant. If you want to like a deep dive, just saying is someone is saying suppose here is connected 10 member and one is impacted. So how to troubleshoot? I'm just click this member. Suppose this is a affected user, which one is not properly listening or seeing the videos. So then we can just checking this user click and just checking the everything like as a check the meeting and the potential issue. Then we can find the issues, bandwidth, telemetry, details, Wi-Fi, strength is good, Wi-Fi is channel, physical, and everything we can find. System information, device, which device is connected by the means like the external device and a status of audio and everything you can here you can find audio streaming detail. So it's a live round trip times and bit rate, coded route weighted, jitter inbound, packet loss inbound. Every data you can find here and based of data you can troubleshoot. So battery is charging. You can see right. Currently I'm connected to charging. So you can find the charging. Okay. And just removing the charging. So maybe you can after some time when it's reflected, so you can find the battery is not charging. Okay. So you can see right. Battery level is 71%. 71%. So again I'm connected charging. So it's showing like as a charging. Audio network data, you can find the packet loss and jitter and everything data you can find. So by this way, we can fix and identify the issues of user. Managing of user. Suppose this is a user Alex. Okay. I want to like if you see like meeting, so you can find and after that I click the apps and apps is already explained over here. You can find the all types of apps, which one is already integrated in the Teams. Team devices. So here you can find the devices and again next is important is the policy. So policy is suppose I am user, Alex is a user. I want to sum of policy like is customize app setup policy. I want to modify this policy for this user. So I'm just click this app setup policy and click edit. So by default, if any user onboarded in your organization, so by default select policy is a global org. So for the policy for app setup policy, I want to custom policy. Here is a custom policy, some of custom policy like Cloud Rage, Team, Apps policy, like the first line worker. So this is a, suppose I am for this is a user is first line worker. So I'm created first line worker. How to means I want to why I'm showing to you this user in like as a sum of setting. So where you can like as a changing of policy based of user. If you just saying like someone is requested, please for this user you can for app policy you can like as a first line worker policy you can please apply. So this way you can go and just apply the policy. And later I will be create the policy and so to policy how it's work and by default how it's work. So the user base you can find like app setup policy, audio conference policy, call hold policy, call park policy, call ID policy, different types of you can find the policy. Event policy, live event, meeting policy. Maybe you can like this way, meeting policy, and after that I'm click. So every setting is on. If I'm just select Teams recording block. When I select this policy, what happen? This user, when in a scheduled meeting, they cannot start the recording by this policy. So this policy, such type of policy, mobility policy, shared calling policy, team policy, something of different types of policies you can find. Okay. Next is client health. maybe you can check the client health status. Okay, there is no data found, and you can check the uses last 7 days, 10 days. You can find the report, audio conferencing, dialing and dial out uses. Some of script in place, how to use and how to we can check some of settings. So I'm just some of collect of script. So this is my PowerShell script, sorry, PowerShell module. I want to click, I want to connect Microsoft Team. So simply just connect MS. I think connect. I need to check. Okay, this one connect Microsoft Teams, not MS. This is saying like I can connect Microsoft Teams and just click enter. When you just type connect that Microsoft Teams, so maybe you can just wait. If module is installed, so easily you can connect. If module is not installed, so you need to install module. I believe this module is not installed, so maybe you can just copy install module and just maybe control C and just control V, install hyphen module space Microsoft team. So maybe just saying like admin right is required. So when I will just run the PowerShell script, just search PowerShell and choose run as a administrator. Click yes. Just paste install module Microsoft Teams and then click enter. And after that click A and enter. So it is just showing like as a Microsoft Teams or module is already installed. So just I'm just type connect hyphen. Let me check what is the name. Connect hyphen Microsoft Teams. So first we need to check module because I'm already using for Exchange, share SP or something different about container related script. So first we identify exactly which one is module is installed or not installed. So you need to like just connect hyphen Microsoft Teams and after that just wait some, maybe it take sometime, it takes some time, but sometimes it is immediately reflected pop up for connecting the teams. Just asking for the connect signing your teams. So here is already showing the admin ID. Choose the admin ID and just enter. So it's connected your team. So you can see like the account and environment is Azure Cloud and tenant ID. And after that, if you want to like just check the how many teams in your environment, like type get and just type teams. Just type enter. Maybe it's like saying the team and just wait. Get hyphen team and enter. And you can find like the group ID and display name, visibility, archive status, mail, nickname, and description. And then you can find in your tenant how many teams are created. So you can find list of teams by the script get hyphen teams. And for the policy, so maybe creating policy, check the existing policy, not for this one, get for I need to some of detail. So some of script which one we are use and maybe you can find. Let me check PowerShell. Okay, let us get user policy. Not for this one. So here you can find all user and apply the policy of user account. And just moving for some of other like as a if you want to check some of other teams. So I'm using the Copilot. So MS Teams admin PowerShell script. So you can find easily some of script. So this one is like like without admin you can install this one. Without admin privilege, local admin privilege, you can install the module Microsoft Teams, and after that run the import module, and then lastly connect the teams. So this one you already show to you, get all user all teams, so by the get hyphen teams. And if you want to export, so this way like export.csv and just paste the location .csv and not type information, like this way you can export all team data. And if you want to like as a get team owners members, so by this way maybe control C and just take CLS clean get team. So you maybe you can find right here all the list of teams. And after that I want to sum of teams data, maybe and just paste it in this one and just copy one team's name like this way. I want to owner of these teams, just copy and just move to type here the name of teams, just paste it and then enter. SPO hyphen T1. Okay. So which one is created? So you can find the user ID and user this one is owner. So what about this command? This command like is teams team is this one SPO and get teams user group ID and display name. So get the team user. The team user is you may know like the user is only I am in the user, and name and role is owner. And the same way, if you want to sum of other teams, maybe you can just select any teams. So like this way, MCT hyphen data. So back to the point and What is the name? MCT hyphen data. MCT hyphen data. Data. Okay. So get user info and group ID, get user display and everything you can find the data by this command. So in this way you can like as user ID, user names also you can find the name and you also find the roles. So using this PowerShell script, Teams script, so you can find the exact the teams data. Maybe you can like as you find the teams and who's the owner, who's a member in this teams. By this script you can run and you can find the all relevant details. Suppose if someone is saying, can you just provide me data and as a script like as a export. So after that you can use the export command and maybe you can find this way. If you want to like the owner only, so you can find this script. I will be explained tomorrow. So some of more in deep drive. So maybe you can find the exact of details. So today class I'm explain like as a teams, how to create teams and how to manage a user. And tomorrow I will be explain external collaboration, team devices, team apps, some meetings. So next topic is some of other like teams client health and location, frontline workers, policy package and integrated applications apps. So here the team apps, how to manage apps. So thank you for watching today class and I will be tomorrow I will be upload our new lecture and thank you for watching again. Okay, bye, take care.